Race number 5 at Ascot. It is the Group 3 Champion Filly Stakes over the 1600 metres. And Mark, when we saw these girls go head to head last time, we realised we've got a fair bit of class.
Yes, this is a great crop of 3-year-old fillies. Of course, the race sponsored by Breast Cancer Care as well. Great sponsors. Let's go straight into the replay though, Adam, of number 4, ELLICAZOOM, winning on Melbourne Cup Day, the Burgess Queen Stakes.
There in the straight though, the stablemate pinched 2 on them. CAIPIRINHA booted clear from on the inside. Lead Faden. ELLICAZOOM is running on. Further back is SAMOVARE. CAIPIRINHA though led with 100 to go, and here's ELLICAZOOM cutting it down. CAIPIRINHA, ELLICAZOOM levelling up. It's ELLICAZOOM. It's Santo's day. ELLICAZOOM.
Yeah, nice performance there by ELLICAZOOM. Had the perfect run throughout. The nice speed in front by CAIPIRINHA as well. And we're just able to attack the line. And you can look at those form lines and try and make excuses for others. But she's going to get the perfect run again from barrier 5. And she looks the one to beat again.
Yes, Royal Missile there will settle a lot closer from barrier 2. After drawing 5 last start and getting a bit too far back, still was the fastest closing 600 in that race. But will likely get back again, Adam. And number 1, CAIPIRINHA, will probably lead them up over the mile. That is the question.
Yeah, that's the big question mark, is that 1600 metres for CAIPIRINHA. Battled on nicely for the 1400, but still had conditions to kind of suit on that day. I've got a bit of a question mark there. Royal Missile was slow away last start and attacked the line strongly. Barrier 2 is a bit of a question mark there because could be stuck on the inside. I think it's a major threat though to ELLICAZOOM.
Number 7 there, SAMOVARE, one of the best looking animals that Dan Morton's has placed his eyes on here. That's a direct quote as well. Was an excellent run in the Burgess Queen after being 3 wide with cover.
Yeah, exactly. Had to do a lot of the bullying work there as well and attack the line. I think the 1600 metres is absolutely perfect for this filly as well. And from barrier 10, if she can get in that 3 wide line again with more cover this time, I think she can also be a threat. But number 4, ELLICAZOOM, is definitely the one to beat. From 3, Royal Missile, 7, SAMOVARE, and 2, BOUDICA.
Same trifecta for me, Adam. Number 4, ELLICAZOOM, ahead of the 3, Royal Missile, then number 7, SAMOVARE, and the 10, Just Like Fire.
Race number 6 at Ascot is the RJ Peters Stakes, another Group 3 event. It's over the 1500 metres, and Mark, everywhere we turn, we're going to see Cerise and White.
Yes, of course, named after Bob Peters this race, and he's got a fair hand. Heartstarter is one of those. Let's have a look at it winning the Asian Beau last start.
Led the way from Ideal Image. Then came Heartstarter. Showy Chloe keeps coming, however, down the outside. On the fence, wink and a nod. At the 200, Great Shot, the leader from Ideal Image and Showy Chloe. Heartstarter's picking up in the middle. It's Great Shot. Heartstarter's coming through. Heartstarter reaching. Great Shot went to the line. Heartstarter's beaten.
Gutsy performance here by Heartstarter. It was a big battle. We could see the line of horses, battling it out down the straight. This horse was just able to grab them late, but there's a big negatives in this for mine. It goes up 5 kilos, gives some big weight swings to horses that weren't too far away. Great Shot gets 3 kilos, Respondent gets 2 kilos, even Ideal Image gets 1.5, and Showy Chloe gets 4 kilos for 0.5 lengths as well. So although Heartstarter certainly has a lot of class, this is its biggest test to date.
It is indeed, but it looks a nice race for him. Barrier 2 is a big positive there, Adam. The other 2 Cerise and White runners, Ideal Image, had to do a bit of work outside the leader last start in the Asian Beau, and Neverland ran on quite well once again. Ideal
Image just can't draw a gate. Barrier 9, Barrier 11 and Barrier 9 again here, but as you said, hasn't done anything wrong, and I think the 1500 metres is really going to suit. Neverland I thought was going to be the winner last start, and Grant Williams and Bob Peters said the same in the interview. They thought on the inside it was going to be the one to really jump out of the ground late and get the job done. 1500 metres Ideal. Barrier 4, it looks very nice and gets a 1.5 kilo swing on Heartstarter as well.
The 4-year-olds down the bottom there, Adam. Number 10, Scales of Justice, and 11, Showy Chloe. Scales of Justice, a big rise in class, and Showy Chloe, well, she was 3 wide last start in the Asian Beau and almost won. Yeah,
the question mark's out for mine still on Scales of Justice, how good these form lines are. As you mentioned, a big step up in class and carries a 55 kilos. But Showy Chloe is the one for mine in this race that can certainly win. Was 3 wide the trip, as you mentioned. Still had the audacity to box on, was only beaten a half length. Now gets a 4 kilo swing on Heartstarter and gets barrier 5. I think she can win this race. I'm going to put her on top from number 5, Respondent, number 4, Neverland, and 6, Great Shot.
I've got the 4 on top, Neverland, ahead of number 5, Respondent, number 3, Ideal Image, and the 1, Heartstarter.
Race number 7 at Ascot is the Group 3 Colonel Reeves Stakes over the 1100 metres, and again, quality absolutely everywhere, Mark.
Yeah, it's a great race again. This Colonel Reeves was heading on from the, of course, Prince of Wales, which was a good race. Let's have a look at the winner of that race, Rock Magic.
Travanator, they're being followed on the outside by Regal Commander. First among equals, Rock Magic's coming down the outside, so's Cool Passion. Vega Magic in bother down on the fence. Smoko at the 150 in front from Battle Hero. Here's Rock Magic though. It's Rock Magic on the outside reaching the lead, and he'll be too good for them. Rock Magic from a blanket go for them.
What a performance it was by Rock Magic. Absolute class again from this galloper. I thought the 1,000 metres might have been too short, but we're just able to stay out in trouble, and that was the difference in the end. You go back and take a look at the runs of Vega Magic, First Among Equals, these types as well, and they were, stuck in that traffic and really struggled. But Jared Noske, a beautiful ride by himself. This horse is only going to get better up to the 1,100 metres, and look, there are a few that get weight swings, but you never want to rule this galloper out.
Number 6, Vega Magic, certainly an unlucky runner on that occasion. Of course, copped interference from one of the Pierce runners there. Adam looks to get a lovely run here with the likes of Military Rain going forward along the inside, and you'll also more than likely have coming back as well, pressing forward, and Smoko as well. That was the other one. They're going to be going forward and give Vega Magic a lovely cart, most likely in the running line, and when popped the question, he should be there in the finish. Yeah,
the biggest knock last start was Barrier 2 for Vega Magic, that it could get caught on the inside, and then that's exactly what played out. Barrier 6 here is ideal. You mentioned inside Military Rain. We know how much speed she's got fresh, so she does lead, and then as you said, if Smoko wants to come across and lead, that's fine. If Vega Magic pushes up, they can sit outside of her as well. So I just think this race maps out perfectly here for Vega Magic, and the 3.5 kilo swing on Rock Magic is enough to make me put it on top.
Adam, that's the way you're going?
Yep, I'll be having Vega Magic on top from 2, First Among Equals, which was also very unlucky last start, 1 Rock Magic and 9 Born Supremacy.
I'm with you. Number 6, Vega Magic on top. Ahead of the 5, Military Rain, can certainly run a race fresh. Number 1, Rock Magic, and the 2, First Among Equals.
Final race of the day, it is the listed Ascot Gold Cup. It's over the 1,800 metres, and Mark, we get to see a horse that's clearly on the rise, one to keep watching as we move forward in Chocoholic.
Indeed, Adam, the last start Northern Cup winner. Let's have a look at it beating Young Lionel by 2.5 lengths.
VENGABUS ranged alongside of Military Ruler. Dubai Escapade made that mid-race move. Young Lionel held up behind the heels. BEDAMIJO on the fence, Socially Unique, and here comes Chocolate Holic. He's starting to wind up at the 250. Chocolate Holic quickly descended upon them and sprints clear. Pike hasn't moved a muscle on him. Chocolate Holic, he looks sweet as he races clear from on the outside. Young Lionel, it's him getting home well, but it's all Chocolate Holic. Chocolate Holic won the cup.
Such a good performance there by Chocoholic. I know we talked about it a fair bit in the form lines out of that run, but it's not until you go back again and you watch the replay and you just remember how classy this performance was. Was not touched at all by William Pike, didn't have much luck through the early stages, and made this field look so average it was ridiculous. I don't care that some of these horses get 3 kilo swings like Dark Alert on the galloper. I just think Chocoholic's going to be too good and he'll be winning.
Fair the Franks, those Heart Starter form lines as well. 2 starts ago, Heart Starter beat it after it was sitting 3 wide, and look, Chocolate Holic with any luck probably should have won that by potentially a couple of lengths. So there's a very, very strong form lines. Adam, Shintamani second up looks to be a player here as well. She's heading towards bigger and better things.
Yeah, look, she'll be looking for a lot further, getting that 2,000 to 2,200 metres. I just think there's a few others. Over the 18, they'll have better turns of foot, the likes of the Tontos, Dark Alerts, even Young Lionel over this type of distance. But she is one to continue watching move forward, and she does have a very good second up record as well.
Also great to see Django back last week. Winning the York Cup, was 3 wide with cover under Paddy Carberry, and managed to get the job done. At his best, this horse can be very good, but he did string a few together at Belmont, Adam, but we know he can put in that one bad run if things don't go his way.
Inconsistent, isn't he? And needs things to go his way. Had some nice cover through the stage of this race and then attacked the line strongly with special deliveries. So it was a nice performance, but I think, again, this is just a bit of a class increase. So I'll go with number 3, Chocoholic, from 8, Dark Alert, 13, Tonto, and 1, Dubai Escapade.
I've got the 3 on top, Adam, Chocolate Holic as well. From the 8 as well, Dark Alert, number 6, BEDAMIJO, and 11, Kiora KOUTOU.
Time now to turn our attention to the best bets of the card, and I'm going to be going with race 4, number 2, Astronomite. The same training partnership again in the final race of the day with Chocoholic.
Best bets for me, race 4, number 2, Astronomite as well, Adam. But race 7, number 6, Vega Magic, looks hard to beat here.
Certainly does indeed. PerthRacing.com.au for all of your event information. The Group 1s aren't too far away. Make sure you take a look at us on social media as well. Plenty of ways to follow us. On behalf of both of us, hopefully we found you plenty of winners.